I wrote the following in October 2021, the day after the vaccine mandates were announced. Auckland was still in lockdown. The barn was my analogy for them, and the anti-vax rhetoric was really beginning to ramp up. I wanted to share this as I'm looking to update this or a continuation of this analogy for you next week. Last year, I reread George Orwell's classic Animal Farm, a fixture of many high school English curriculums through the 1980s. Yesterday, it all came crashing down on me and how prescient this novel is. The genius of Orwell. I watched how Napoleon Ardern announced the new truth. The rules on the barn are to be changed again. Squealer Robinson placated all those who'd been locked down in the barn. Don't worry, more feeders coming more frequently to a trough near you. Lastly, Snowball Henare tried to encourage his pen that they needed to follow Napoleon's new rules to get drenched, when in reality he knows they'll be sacrificed and blamed by all locked down in the barn. Squealer Robinson has made sure that all the media sheep have grown fat and pliant by feeding in the lushest of pastures, only too happy to bleat in unison. Today's chant, protect the drenched from the undrenched. Meanwhile, the rest of the farm go out and follow the changing rules without question, and when they start dropping in the fields like Boxer and they're carted away, any thoughts of speaking out gets drowned out by the sheep and those locked in the barn, just wanting you all to hurry up and finish the drenching so they can be let out. On the farm, though, there are always those crazy chickens. They cluck around the margin, refusing to get drenched, irritating the pigs and the sheep. Squealer regularly denounces these rogue chickens and tries his best to exile them to the back paddock, away from the lush pastures and the farmyard. So as the pigs repaint the rules on the back of the barn, feed up those locked in the barn, shift the sheep to a lush new pasture, the chickens whose numbers in the back paddock have swelled look on from afar, but also are able to see more clearly what's now happening on neighbouring farms that the pigs have had control of for a longer time. A sickness has swept through these farms. The pigs are confident all will be safe as they are well drenched, and they too have exiled their chickens. But animals both in and out of the barns are dying. The pigs continue to blame the chickens. The moral? You have a choice. Stay locked in your own barn, continue to believe the pigs and the bleating of the sheep, or actually start to listen to the chickens who have the greater perspective of the bigger picture, because the chickens always come home to roost. Listen next week and I will do an updated version. I think we have a new little chippy pig in the pig house.